You know the sister's coworker, the one that came off very sexist towards women, the one working for the organization, the one who did the whole uh, child lullaby kills that had the big, huge tower scene? Yes, she comes back and she's an informant for the uncle. She's the one that's been passing him information, passing him evidence. It's been her this entire time. And she's there to help the three of them get out of the building and get there to a safe location and get to the police. She's there to protect them. And she informs them she's the informant and that she has more evidence for them to take. Actual physical evidence, not just photos that they've been taking, actual physical evidence for them to hand over to the police. And I was like, yes, girl boss. Like, I was shocked when her identities were revealed, but at the same time, it makes sense with whatever happened during the lullaby kills and the tower scene. It makes so much sense. I can't believe I didn't think that through, but it makes so much sense. I freaking love this. Girl was a powerhouse. She was a spy. She was working double. Like, girl was amazing. The three of them split ways once they escape the building. The male lead goes to the hospital he used to work to, finds the director, and they start working on an antidote or start working on the drug. The main character goes to the police station with the evidence, and the best friend goes to his grandfather to inform his grandfather about everything. And his grandfather obviously is furious at what was done to his grandson and believes his grandson, which is so amazing that this dude just takes the word of his grandson. His grandson probably actually had evidence, and the way he physically looked was enough for his grandfather to believe him. But still, I just love how this grandfather was ready to literally burn ground, ready to kill somebody for what they did to his grandson. This man was out for blood, and I was cheering him for it. So they missed catching the entertainment exclusive and the informant, which I'm going to be calling her informant now, at the airport station. They missed them. But don't worry, the police has a way to catch them. So they just have to have the plane turn around, and they're going to make the airport station look like the airport station that they were supposed to be heading to. Now, the informant knows that the police will probably do this to catch them, and she's been trying to get the entertainment exclusive to hand over the briefcase in his hands. It's basically a safe with important evidence information in it that she needs to get to hand over to the police. But he won't let her have it. He does not trust her. He is very suspicious of her. He cares for her like a pet property, but he also doesn't trust her, especially when the best friend and the main character was able to escape from the building, and she would somehow have to be involved in that. Well, the plane lands, and because everyone starts freaking out and anxious and wary, they can't use their phones, things fill off. A pregnant woman can't get to her husband, who works at the airport station they were supposed to stop at, because he was supposed to come to her and take her through the employee lane. He realizes this is a trap, this is a setup, and he uses the pregnant woman as a hostage. The informant's like, oh no, because the police can't do anything, because again, the poor pregnant woman's being used as a hostage, pulls out her own gun, and first puts on the whole, if you come anywhere near him, I'm going to start shooting, and then tries slowly getting to him so she can save the pregnant woman and get the briefcase from him. But he realizes, and is mistrusting her and suspicious of her, that she's up to no good and is probably working for the police, especially when they had stopped at this location. So he's yelling at her, screaming at her to stay back. Like, it is a whole scene. Finally, he starts trying to shoot at her. This gives the police a chance to kill him, specifically a sniper to kill him. And she is taken away. And this is when they find out that she is the informant to the uncle. They all thought it was a man, and she's like, no, it's a woman this entire time. It's me. The informant has to recount her entire life to the police. And she informs them that she came from the same small town that the old man and his adopted daughter came from, that she went to the same children's school. But remember, this children's school was owned by and created by the exclusive's wife. But she tells him the wife did not know about this. She was not actually involved. She believed the charities and scholarships and the program that she and her husband created was actually to help children have better lives. Send young adults, especially young women, out of their small backway towns and send them to a prosperity life where they can actually survive and thrive. She thought she was doing good. She did not know she was handing over her small children, her young grown adults who finally have survived their small town and is able to go out into the world, into the hands of a program that were turning them into human experimentations and toys. You know what toys I'm talking about. Yeah, she did not know any of this. And one of her special students was the informant. She absolutely adored the informant. She loved all of her students. And she was really happy that her informant was finally going to make it a person out of herself. She gifted the informant a gift. The informant was so happy that she's finally going to be out of this town. She's going to make a life of herself. She got a gift from her very special person, and she went and made a gift for the entertainment exclusive's wife. Only when she comes to see the wife, she finds out about everything. And that's when the wife also found out, because she realized things were not okay. Things didn't seem correct. And so she started looking into things and found out and realized the program she created with her husband was a disgusting program. And she's furious and confronted her husband instead of going to the police. This gets her killed. The informant, horrified to see her teacher killed and see the evidence, rushes to the police to inform the police. Except she was told that her teacher was okay and safe and was sent away. And so she spent her entire life on the run until she decided to play the role she did. Joined the organization to get close to the entertainment exclusive, close to all of his men, and destroy them. Like the boss queen she is.